We really focused on starting fast early all week because in some previous games Villanova went up big on their opponents. So we really want to come out and dominate the first quarter and just play fast. We knew they were like a team that likes to play fast. So it was pretty good that we got a couple of goals early to get us rolling.
It's a big win for us. You know, we're not unaccustomed to playing nationally ranked teams. You know, I feel like almost every other week we're playing one. So that's not something that intimidates us by any means. It's something we're pretty used to. But obviously, every time you get a win against a quality opponent like Villanova, who right now is, I believe, ranked in the top 10. I don't know. We don't pay too much attention to that, but going into playoff time, that's a huge win for you. But, you know, as soon as you win, you kind of have to put it in the back pocket and look towards next week. That's one of the toughest things about playing for Maryland in the ACC is every week is a huge challenge. You know, we go from this game and we get a win, it's a huge high, but we got UNC next week, and if you don't start concentrating on them, they'll catch you off guard and you won't be prepared. So every team we play, we have a huge amount of respect for, and when you beat a quality team, it's a really nice reward, but you got to keep moving forward.
They're so unscripted that it makes it tough because they ad-lib so much because they're very smart, they're very slick. So you have to be careful with your approaches, you have to be careful with picks, and we practiced a lot of that this week. I thought the kids really worked hard and they bought into what we did, and they studied, they prepared, and what they did in practice really translated well for us.
Thought we played a pretty good second half. We just got behind so quick, so fast. It's really just hard to catch up. This is, you know, you want to play these kind of games when you prepare us. Now we get to start playing the Big East schedule, and so yeah, that's what, you know, it's why you play these tough games, and hopefully it pays off down the road.
You know, it doesn't really matter who it is. As you've seen in college lacrosse, if you don't show up, you're pretty vulnerable. So we just got to keep focusing on our next opponent. And today it was Villanova. Next week it'll be North Carolina. Villanova, we scouted them pretty well. Our coaches chopped up some film for us. And I thought all week our scout offensive guys, like David Solomon, Joe Lacasio, you know, they gave pretty good looks. Brendan Saylor, they gave pretty good shooting looks that mimicked some of the Villanova shooters. So I was able to get used to like their more underhand shooting style. And you know, our defense just put us in a good position for me to make some early saves. And you know, Coach Warren and Coach Phipps gave a great game plan again. I think it was a career high for him, and at least goals, I'm pretty sure. But you know, he stuck the last one to kind of put the nail in the coffin. And you know, Owen's one of our leading point scorers from last year, so he's a veteran guy that we really enjoy having back. And now that he's healthy, I think he's going to keep having a great season for us.
You know, he didn't give any easy ones in. He made all the saves and then a few more. But he's really, you know, he's had some moments this year where he's fighting through some health things, but he's done his preparation. He's worked hard. I think he really has been getting better and better for us. So that's something that I think as he gets healthier, that's going to help us too.
He's one of the best goalies in the country, and so you know, when you got behind that early, that fast, you knew it was a big hole to climb out against, especially against a goalie like him. I thought in the first half, you know, we tried to slide early to them, and they did a great job of moving the ball, and we would play good defense for, you know, a minute and a half, and then we'd have a breakdown and give up a really good high percentage shot. And so we changed it up a little bit at halftime. So I think it's probably a little combination of both. We changed things up a little bit, and they probably slowed it down a little bit, having that kind of lead.
I felt like we had a great game plan going into the game, and our offense just executed it. One of the greatest things about our offense is the versatility and the number of guys who are capable of scoring and capable of making a good play. And you know, if you capitalize on your opportunities, it's very likely it could be you that day. We're going to take what the defense gives us, and you know, any guy who has a good day really owes it to his teammates, because we play an unselfish style of lacrosse, and you know, we try to pride ourselves on that.